How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing good, because today I have an encouraging video to make for you guys, and I really want this to reach out to most of you guys, and I hope to encourage you through this message. So, as you can see by the title, I'm pretty much just telling you that you have a gift, you have potential, and you always have something to give. No matter where you are in your life, even if you need most of the things that you say you do and you're working towards that, good for you. But you have a lot more to give. God gives you gifts. God gives you abilities that you're able to use to change the world, make the world a better place, influence people around you, and use those skills and those gifts and those blessings to, encourage other people and help other people around you. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because a lot of the times I see a lot of selfishness, especially nowadays. Everybody wants to think about themselves only and say, oh, it's not my problem, it's your problem. But, this life, in my opinion, isn't really about us, because there's other 7 billion people on this planet, and it's just one of me. Yeah, I can work on myself all I want. I can think about myself all I want. But at the end of the day, what am I doing in service for the world? Not everybody has these type of goals. Not everybody thinks this way. But I hope that you do see this from a perspective of, being there for somebody else, being there to help other people, educate them, and, bring them to light one way or another. You know what I mean? Like, my YouTube channel is preaching Word of God, talking about love of Jesus, helping you guys with fitness, diet, self-improvement in general. I may not be the best person to go to and ask him about these type of topics, but I know that I've went through the experiences that can help people, and I know that I've been through things that can help somebody and influence somebody and motivate somebody, because I have faith in myself that I have something to give. I have a gift, and I am able to give it to somebody, right? Just like how you might be driving on your way to work or something, and you see a homeless person on the street. They have no money. They have no house. You have money, right? You have a house. Just spare $1. Take some coins in your car if you have them and just give it to them, right? You always have something to give. And you have to sometimes get to the little details in order to understand the idea. Because a lot of the time, some people like to say, oh, I don't have this and that yet. How am I able to help somebody else? You would be surprised on how many things you can still help with somebody, even if you don't have everything figured out, or if you don't really have everything in your life. Because let's also think about it. Do you really need everything that you want? Or is it just the want? Is it just for your status? Is it really just for your whims? Is it just for, I don't know, some kind of pleasure? Because for the most part it is. And I'll be honest, one of my goals obviously is to feel good in this life and have good house, good car, live in a place, live in a neighborhood where it's, around wealthy people and all that kind of stuff, right? It's a good feeling. Who doesn't want that? But the idea is, before I get to that, I'm going through a journey. And I don't have anything like that now. But just because I don't have that, it doesn't mean that I can't go and help somebody and motivate somebody and influence somebody to be ambitious, have goals, have desires. Because without vision, without goals that you set for yourself, it's very hard for you to go somewhere. And when I say hard for you to go somewhere, I don't mean you're not going to make it. But it's like going and walking aimlessly, but you don't know where you're going. You don't know the direction, right? Obviously, you got to love the path more than you love the goal. Because if you love the goal more, you might stray away from the path of your morals, your ethics, just to get to the goal. And a lot of people have done that. And not only that, but eventually you might think that you're not getting close to the goal. You might think you won't go to the goal. You might even be challenged on your journey to the goal by people and say, oh, you're not going to make it. And you're going to get discouraged. But when you love walking on that path, I mean, let's say worst case scenario, you don't make it. You lived your life full of love and walking to your passion, even if you don't make it. If something bad happens, God forbid, you are living your life every day with love, with passion, with purpose, with mission, with the right calling. So it doesn't really matter what the haters say, right? When you love the path, when you love the journey, and when you love that, you're growing as a person. So no matter what it is, with these experiences, with these thoughts, you can always help somebody, and you have a gift. Don't be so selfish. You will be surprised on how many things you have to give. And some of the steps that I would suggest you to take is sit down and take out a journal and write the things that you have, and then also write the things that you don't have. And if you were to, I think I said this example before, if you were to eliminate what you don't have versus what you have, I bet you would keep what you have, because you already have it. It's already with you. God has blessed you with it. And I'm not talking about just the material gifts, but the spiritual gifts, psychological gifts, right? The way you think, the way you articulate things. You just have to find a right way to channel that and make that your passion to help people. And even if you don't see the result right away, it's a journey. You know what I mean? If I'm doing these videos and it doesn't really reach out to as many people as I want to, because at the end of the day, I really want this to help people, influence people. I want this to be a motivation for people and change the world into a better place. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm not going to stop this, even if I don't have a lot of subscribers, because I know my reasoning, right? The path. I love the path. I love the journey. I know even if it reaches out to just you and it's just you watching it and it helps you and it influences you in a positive way, that's a blessing right there. I just helped one person, hopefully, and then 2, 3, and then it just grows and grows. So I really just want you to be more selfless, be more giving, sit down, journal the things that you are able to give, the skills that you have, and you will be surprised on how many things you are good at. So I'm going to get to the Bible verse of the day. Philippians 2:3. Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourself, right? This also can resonate to sitting down with somebody and trying to learn from them. Being humble. Putting yourself in a position where you don't say, oh, I'm the smartest guy here. I know everything. I have everything figured out. What is this guy going to teach me? That's arrogance. That's ego. You have to think, what can this person teach me? What can I teach them? How can we help each other? Right? How can we together make a change in the world? And that's the difference between we and I. When you say I versus when you say we, that's unity. You're creating unity. And the main message here is really just to be selfless and be humble, because one of the things that comes with being humble is the love towards other people. You don't put yourself in a position where you're the best, even if you have all the money in the world, even if you have all the status. You see somebody that's not at your level but is hustling, you don't look down at them and say, oh, this person is nothing, because you have to understand you were there at some point. And for the most part, that's why most of the wealthy people and rich people appreciate the young generation and young kids hustling, young kids trying to start their business, right? Well, the business owners are like, yeah, you got this, keep going. But it's the ones that never tried, or the ones that are bitter, or the ones that didn't really experience their full potential, the ones that are bitter, because they know that the potential they could have had. And when they see somebody else do it, it's jealousy and a lot of things that come with it. But the ones that make it, the ones that don't give up, the ones that push through, the ones that go through that struggle, know damn well what it's like, and they tend to appreciate it more. So be that person that makes a change. Be that person that offers their gift to the world, especially us men out there. I mean, for the women for sure, but the men out there, I mean, our mission, our purpose, right? That sacrifice we make to have a good family, raise our kids with values, morals, to change the world into a better place, and hopefully help people to be more free, right? Not locked in a victimized mindset, or in a mindset where, oh, I can't do this. How am I gonna ever achieve this? Like, no, you can do it, right? Like, we all have potential. You just have to find that potential. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that God is on you, that you're on God's side, right? You have to believe that He is with you. You have to walk with Him. You have to let Him come into your life. So that's just kind of the video that I wanted to make for you guys. I hope this helps a lot of you. Share, comment, if whatever you guys want me to talk about in the future. Check out my friends' YouTube channels. Check out our podcast on YouTube, Bros Think Big. I'm gonna drop a little picture of my ads on social medias. DM me on Instagram if you ever need to talk to me. Join Discord community called The Guild. Me and Mike are there. So we're Josh, Sash, and my brother. There are meetings on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Also, other accountability calls on Tuesdays, 3 p.m. And we would love to see you there. We're open to any conversations. We'd love to help you. We'd love to learn from you. And the bigger the community, the stronger the community, stronger we are. And that's really what we're trying to put out there. So hopefully we can see you there. And always remember, God loves you. You're not alone. And keep on chasing your dream. Go after that. Go after that vision. Go after that blessing. And give to the world. Don't be so selfish. Selfish won't get anybody anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you got everything in the world, but you keep it all. Where's the gratitude there? Where's the happiness there? But when you give, personally, it gives me a lot of pleasure, and brings me a lot of happiness to see people happy around me when I give them compliments, right? Brightens their day. So when you give that out there, you get it in return. Not that you should do it to get it in return, but that's just how it works, right? And just remember that you can make a change today, and you should not wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. So do it today, because you have the ability to. All right, have a good one, guys, and until next time, peace.